The UCM body is comprised of students, faculty, staff, and visitors. But there is one silent member of that community that runs up trees, throws nuts at students, and provides loads of free entertainment. Who is this member? None other than the UCM Squirrels.
Hi, I'm Bum, otherwise known as Mike Walbum.
My name is Trey Portis.
My name's Kate Crody.
Hi, my name is John Moore.
My hometown, they seem very playful, but anytime a dog or person comes near them, they're up a tree and gone.
Yeah, in St. Louis, we have a lot of gray squirrels, and they're pretty frightened of people. They don't really like to get close to people. They always, running. As soon as you come out the door, they're always running and going up into trees, things like that. Like they're really frightened of people.
Squirrels act in my hometown. I don't really see that many squirrels in my hometown, actually, because it's mostly all city.
In my hometown, it's about 20 minutes from here, so they're pretty similar. They act a little differently than the ones on campus. They're less friendly with people. They don't socialize as much with people, I would say.
Squirrels here on campus are timid. They'll let you walk right up to them. I haven't petted one, but that's because I didn't want to take a chance on getting bit. But walk right past them, they don't seem to move. Don't seem to be scared of humans at all.
The squirrels on campus are, I don't want to say aggressive, but they're a little more forward towards people. They won't run away as quickly, and they'll just stare at you as you walk by.
They usually run away. They're not very good with people.
Squirrels stare at me all the time when I'm going to classes. They're usually eating something. They kind of like stare you down.
Squirrels here on campus, I'm pretty sure they're red squirrels or brown squirrels. They're different. They're definitely more approachable than the gray squirrels in St. Louis. Like I can get close to them without them running away, and I'm not sure what caused that, but yeah, they're totally different from the ones in St. Louis.
Many students say that the UCM squirrels are nothing like the squirrels they have in their hometown.
I have a friend who's scared of squirrels, and when they just stand there and stare at her, she'll like try to avoid them and walk around them and stuff. And one ran in her direction, it didn't run at her, but it ran in her direction, and she ran away. It was kind of funny.
The funniest things? I once saw a squirrel run after a girl, but that's about the only thing.
Was the girl doing anything to her, or was it was just random?
No, she was just running and screaming.
I saw one going through a bag of Taco Bell that was just, in somebody's yard. I'm pretty sure they can eat anything, so, yeah.
In the fall of 2012, an account was created on Twitter with the Twitter handle @UCM Squirrel. There were many funny tweets about life on campus from a squirrel's perspective.
Yeah, I have.
And what did you think of it?
At first I thought it was kind of dumb, just because I didn't understand why we needed a Twitter page for squirrels, but it was funny to look at them all the tweets.
Never.
Yes, I have. The last tweet I saw from them was, I think it was last semester, but I haven't seen them tweet anything recently. I don't know if, they've just graduated or if they just stopped tweeting from the page, but yes, I have seen it before.
Dr. Chuck Ambrose has been UCM's president since fall 2012. Let's get his take on the UCM Squirrels.
Hello, I'm Chuck Ambrose, president of the University of Central Missouri. Being from the East Coast and from North Carolina, squirrels are a big part of our ecosystem. Big population, a little different, but similar in some ways as well. Squirrels on the East Coast are gray, and range in size, but I would say on average probably just a little larger than the squirrels here in Missouri. And like most squirrels, pretty inquisitive, always kind of hunting and gathering up. Some more friendlier than others. On the whole, it looks like share a lot of similar commonalities with squirrels here in Missouri. You can tell the difference between a UCM squirrel and just your average run-of-the-mill squirrel because, they take squirreling to a greater degree just like we do learning to a greater degree. One, I think, our general squirrel population is fairly friendly, but we're a little fortunate, as you know, living right there at Selmo Park. A lot of great trees, a lot of great landscaping, and the squirrels love it. Matter of fact, I think this year we didn't have to aerate our yard. The squirrels did it for us because, I think every winter is a little different, but we must have a fair amount of falling nuts. And the squirrels have been a little extra active. Again, the more you think about squirrels, the more that you go back and say, well, we've got some pretty normal squirrels around. Oh, anything that moves. Matter of fact, we've got a small terrier. And there's about 4 squirrels in our yard that actually like to come and just provoke that terrier at any chance they get. So Solly is our Karen's name, and it's not unusual that a squirrel will come up and just put its paws right up on the window and look Solly right in the eye. And meanwhile, Solly's going crazy. And then if we want to see how fast the squirrels are, we let Solly out in the yard. And of course, Solly can't climb, so they get 4 or 5 feet up and kind of look at him, and then go on up the tree. And I think they're laughing at him actually. So, like most people in the UCM community, I think our squirrels just seem to grow and develop. We talk a lot about the cumulative effect of college. I think college has an effect on our squirrels. We haven't graduated one yet, so. We've got an extra effort of trying to get people through college as quick as we can. So maybe we need to give them a little extra help along the way. And then, unfortunately, several months ago, UCM Squirrel kind of signed off, and she's been kind of quiet. So I've kind of missed him. Or her. I can't ever quite tell, but yeah, I know it's a squirrel. Actually, it's great to know that squirrels have a sense of humor because I thought UCM Squirrel was one of the more enjoyable, kind of entertaining Twitter heads out there. I think some of the interaction about, hey, watch out, you just almost stepped on me, always got my attention. And I always wondered where the squirrel puts its smartphone, but seems like it could get access to it anytime it needed it. Well, we've offered for squirrels to go on walks with the president. Unfortunately, when we get downtown and perhaps go into Java Express and other places, they're not allowed in. So they're always kind of bummed out and have raised some questions about whether that's discriminatory, or not. They're concerned about college cost. With us bringing the new facility out, they're real excited about Spin Pizza and hope that, Spin's a little bit more squirrel friendly than some of our other retail efforts. And, it's just fun to have them around. And, just like we want more students, we're open to having a few more squirrels, something to kind of balance the deer population. Waiting to see UCM deer actually come out on Twitter too. So, UCM without a squirrel is just like spring without sunshine, So I think we would have to, recruit, import, certainly, like students, if they didn't come here, we'd want to survey and see why, see if there's some things that we could be more squirrel friendly. Well, squirrels have the same health concerns as people. They ask questions because, most of them don't have a car, so they can't go out and smoke in their car. And, we want them to be cautious in the streets. But the good news is that many of them have asked for support, just like our faculty and staff, because most of them want to quit smoking. And so it's not that we've seen more or less. I have seen a few squirrels walking around with the coupons to Einstein's to kind of offset the cigarettes. So they seem to be taking it in stride like the campus community.
Without the entertainment of squirrels each day, life just wouldn't be as fulfilled.